Alrighty, here we are again for another chill stream. So, this is my region for now. I mean, you remember this. The only thing that changed is, there's a bunch of cities down here now. We have Übrigen, we have Reuthwerken, we have Dunkerton. Yeah. I decided spontaneously I have to get back into the game. For some reason I gained interest again. Don't even ask me why. Like I think I saw a stream of mine from 2 years ago almost, and I was like, hey man, I wanna pick this up again because it's so much fun to watch. And yeah, to get back into the game I kinda started practicing with those guys here, and as you can see they have medium difficulty. Back then when I was a beginner, let's say it like that. I'm not a beginner, I know that. I know that I'm not a beginner, but last time when I streamed SimCity for the first time, I was playing on easy mode, as you can see here, and yeah. The other thing that changed in this region is a major change, is that region, or like this area here, cause that thing used to have a way longer Stardenburden-Hardengard name. Stardenburden-Hardengard! Kinda like difficult to speak out. It was called Malviten or something like that. I mean, you can just check it up on my previous streams, right? And I also didn't like that the difficulty wasn't easy, so I changed it. I just obliterated the whole town, built it back up from scratch and changed the name. So let's get right into this. Alrighty. Yeah, it was a bit of an ordeal today to handle this thing, cause like for real at first I tried to change the city name and the difficulty through an hex editor, which was not a good idea, because that's the reason why the stream is so delayed now. I mean, I didn't show you any schedule or when I stream or anything, but I normally on Fridays, I mean we have Friday today, and also normally earlier, but because I wanted to handle that stuff with an hex editor, this took some time and it didn't work out, so I just obliterated the one before and built it up from scratch. And trust me people, this town is almost the same like the one before, the Malviten thingy, the Stardenburden-Hardengard name, right? I mean, we have the highway over here, we have those weird roads, sorry, over there. We have the hell zone over here, of course. The garbage plant is here. I moved the prison down there. We have the huge residential area over there. I mean, there's not as many people as there were before. Before we had like roughly 120,000 or something, I guess. Not sure anymore. But the cool thing is, I just left the city running, and meanwhile I was putting the dishes back. And yeah, suddenly I had a big million surplus over there on my account. I think it has to do with a bug of the game. A certain bug of this game. If you take a look on this factory section here and look below, they don't have any water in comparison to the other area. And for some reason they don't show their little water droplets there, you know, they don't have water or anything, they don't show it. It's not a bug. It's a feature. Alrighty, I would say before we continue building the hellscape, I think I would rather build on the heaven zone, as I always call it, to better the situation over here, because there's actually a lot to solve in this town, especially this area, like this big area. I was always holding myself back to only do it in stream, because yeah, it's a win-win situation. I benefit from it, you benefit from it, and if I just play alone, then I don't know, it's not as much fun, and I also want to include you in what I'm doing here. So yeah, we can see there's a bunch of poor people living there. Why is that so? Well, of course, we don't have any education here yet. We don't have any hospitals. I mean, the neighboring cities, I had one town there that was like really low on taxes for commercials, and okay, we don't have that much demand in this town, of course, because the taxes are like all on the default setting, except for dirty industry, because you can always tax them like crazy without being afraid that they will remove themselves. Like, I actually do this, I actually tax them like crazy so that they remove themselves. And as you can see, there's a lot of manufacturing industry already. Here we have some dirties, but the situation is way better than in the old build of this region. Probably has to do with the overall education that increased throughout the whole region, which is kind of interesting. But yeah, let's check out what those people have to say. Alrighty, that guy seems pretty happy. We have enough power. How about her? City water full of filth. Well, doesn't look like that right now. So yeah, I just yeah, I think we don't have to handle her yet. Also not that guy, cause I already know what his problem is. No police, right? How about you? Yes. 6 city claimers of clinics. Okay. The burden of knowing that quick treatment can cure, but slow treatment can kill. That you have, not that you've noticed, Mayor, but there are neighborhoods in Malviten so far from medical facilities that it takes a real blah blah blah. So let's better build a hospital, like right in this terrible looking grid. I so understand why nobody wants to live in this. I mean, people want to live in this town, but only poor people, probably because the rent is so cheap over there. I mean, in 2000 standards, of course the rent is cheaper than nowadays, which is kinda sad. But yeah. Good times. Good times, you know. Ah, yeah. By the way, didn't mention it yet. You might have seen those thingies. Pretty great, pretty cool. I like those. Yep. That happened when I installed the goddamn NAM mod. It's like a traffic mode for SimCity 4. Yeah, in short, the network add-on mode. Not mode. Network add-on mod, actually, I think that is the last resort of a good mod that you can get for SimCity 4. Cause, yeah, it's basically the one that you can still trust that works. And yeah, they put in a bunch of downloads to discover a bunch of additional stuff. For example, I really like those draggable pet malls, although they sometimes interrupt with the whole streets, which I don't like. Then we have this pedestrian mall tiles, but like we got pretty much like a lot of good stuff to work with and continue this town. And that I didn't discover yet too, I gotta say. I remember in the last town we had like a lot of abandoned buildings. It was almost annoying because they always started to burn, and I wanted to destroy all of the abandoned buildings, but yeah, we don't have that anymore. Just some burnt down rubbish here and there. I guess it's fine. I mean, the city's pretty young by now. I'm happy. Like, I'm glad that I started from scratch, cause then I at least have a increased difficulty to work with. A little bit more of a challenge, you know. Yeah. Oh, okay. The default is on low. Yeah. How about this? Okay. And it takes a huge area, so we can reduce the local ambulance funding, which is a gold tip. This is like a super good hint. If you wanna rule in that game, just only the area that is. Look how much money I'm saving. Like it's 0. Maybe 12. I don't know, but well, at least at the last city that worked. Okay. Next thing, also pretty important. I mean, now I planted the tree over there, but I don't care. I will build a shitload of bus stations. Oh man, I'm so glad I'm finally allowed to swear in those streams. That will save me from a lot of cutting and censor beep inclusion for the YouTube upload. Which is great, because now I can, yeah, as I said, now I can finally swear, and sometimes I just enjoy swearing. I mean, you're only allowed to use light swears, like bitch and fuck and shit. But yeah, fine with me, I guess. Alrighty. Those bus stations will also solve a lot of transportation issues. The transportation services of some of these buildings, like education or public healthcare, are too expensive. Okay, and here and there and there. It's really important for SimCity 4. Like, you should not care about those buildings being there when you like for real wanna make good cities with good traffic and all. Like in real life, of course, destroying those buildings would also destroy how you call that, livelihoods. Yeah, but yeah, I'm brute force major, so yeah. Yep, in the past streams I always said major, but I think you say major, right? Yeah. I'm in German struggle with speaking out the things righteous. Yeah, I wonder how PewDiePie did that. I mean, PewDiePie is also like a German streamer. But like, was he good from the beginning? I don't even know. Like, how were his old streams? Should we check out something of PewDiePie right now? I don't know. Yeah, give me a church. Give me a radio station. I would rather have a radio station now. Give me that. Yeah, over here, why not? Yeah, okay, I think I'm gonna do the step. I really, really, really wanna know how PewDiePie sounded in his first ever stream. Wait, okay. First of all, I'm gonna ask ChatGPT if PewDiePie is even like a German streamer. Is that true? Oh, he's Swedish. Okay, okay. Sorry for that. Yeah. He's not German. He's Swedish. Oh man, I sound like such an American right now. Oh, Sweden is Germany. It's all the same, right? It's all the same, right? Where are my sunglasses when I need them? Yeah. Whatever. I'm not in the mood to check out PewDiePie streams anyway. Those Swedish people, I don't know. They're so well in their English. They really know their English. I don't know why they're so good in it and why there's so many good Swedish streamers. I don't know. No, I don't have an opinion about PewDiePie. I never watch anything of his stuff, so I can't have an opinion, right? Okay. Small flower. Yeah, there's like a bunch of parks to build now. How about we bring back our basketball empire? After all, the map looks like this too, right? Maybe also some skate parks. Oh, the people will love it. I already have a stadium. It's over there, my guy. And they're already starting to build like crazy. I don't know. I feel like since I got back into the game with some playing, it's kinda easy. I don't know. But that's what should make the stream chill, right? Here and there some fires to put out, of course. Even though those buildings aren't even empty, right? Yeah, I'm pretty glad that those are all fully functioning factories over there. There's almost no... I think there's no empty building, right? Yeah, the demand is... Oh! Opposite to the dirty industry. That's also manufacturing, okay. Yeah, that looks nice. I mean, if we have such a crazy demand, then I can also increase the taxes, right? I mean, we already make a shit ton of money, and we have a shit ton of money. But anyway, like, we just increase the money so that we can spend it, right? This is how it works. Alternative schools? I didn't even build schools yet. I'm not even tapped into the problem. Let's continue with making these areas accessible. How about we just set one little commerce here? Wait. Maybe a little diner? Will you make me a little diner? Or is it something else? Or... what? Is there no demand? Well, someday something will land there. Something will build there. Wonder if we will ever find it again. Small flower garden, and here you get a little park again. Alright. And here we build a little park. Now you have your own community garden. Oh, they like it instantly. Empty building, low desirability. Alright, goodbye. The moment you see an empty building, just delete it, cause the maintenance isn't worth it. You also get a... No, you get something... You guys have the skate park, you get the... gazebo. Is that what you call those things? Yep, and the water is getting... probably lesser. I don't know if... what is the... data views, what is the graph saying? How about water pollution? Let's check that. We don't have any water pollution at all over there, so it's just an easy issue to solve, as we have a lot of money to spend, like already well above. We like can destroy this thing and just build another one of these guys, and then we should be settled, right? Yep, because the area, the blue area around it increases again. So yeah, looks nicey. How about here? You can get a little playground. Yeah, and we're fine. Wow. The Wilkinson. Seriously, they have so many skyscraper designs. It almost feels like they have more skyscraper designs than like the generic small houses. Because like there's always something new to find. Okay, still so much to do, for real. Yeah, I think it's kind of good strategy to don't give those guys water for now, cause it won't get super crazy there with this development, right? And like if we have too much development over there, even though the demand for dirt industry is nearly to zero, yeah, we could save us from the trouble. So yeah, but yeah, trust me, I built it for real like the original, cause like here you can even see the trees being removed on this area, like they were removed there before, after I obliterated the town. So yeah, this street network, this terrible concept of a street network is exactly the same how it was before in the Malviten town, which is the same like Malviten. Yeah. You guys, come on. Anyway, let's continue with schools, right? That's the next thing we really need. Yeah. So, okay. There you go. How about I give you guys, before you distract me again with the fire shit again, I give you a large fire department wherever it is right now. I think it is fire hazard. Yep, it's here. I give you a big one. And I have another trick up my sleeve. that I'm gonna use. So you guys gonna sit exactly on the alley. And the next thing, pretty important and maybe also pretty useful in the city ordinances, if I said it right. Smoke detector program, right? To curb more fires, cause that's so annoying. I mean, maybe the problem is that I always let this game run on cheetah speed. I don't know. I could also go easy and just go on turtle mode. Is this all against fire? Pro reading, nuclear free zone, tire recycling, automobile emission reduction, youth curfew, clean air. No. Yeah, power conservation, junior sports, tourism, free clinic. Also don't need that. Water conservation. Yeah, I think we only have the smoke detector program. I wonder if there's even more to do when it's about fire problems. Oh yeah. For now this should be enough. And I maybe decrease speed now, cause we have so much money, seriously, like we have more than 1 million to spend on this town. So we can go on chill speed for now. And I will be fine. Okay, let's continue. I wanna find out, we have 41,000 people living in this town. How about I just build like a small elementary school. I wanna know how many students are gonna fill up this place. I think pretty quick, right? Yeah. Here we have it already. Yeah, I got it. So, yeah. That is, this town already needs a big elementary school. We see it already. Completely fine with me. Then let's build that thing over here. Have another bus station, and we're fully set up. Okay. So, like in SimCity 4, actually also towns work if you just build like one school. Like you don't even have to build like a high school or college. Cause now that you at least have one school that has enough teachers, the people will love it already. And I mean, the only thing is that it won't contribute to more high-tech industries, but I mean, because I couldn't hold myself back and had some other cities in the region which went into education, we have like a bunch of non-dirty industries here now, which is actually pretty good for the outcome of this town. It still doesn't have 150,000 people living there though, interestingly. Maybe because the grid was bigger before, but like for real, if you compare those two towns together, like this looks for real almost the same. Okay, next thing to do, you need more doctors. Patients, yeah. Easy peasy. Let's have just another hospital in this area. Okay. Yeah, how about here? Yeah. Okay. Let's see how it fills up with patients. 0 patience? Why did I even build that? Dispatch those trucks. Alright. Let's see again. I think I'm using cheetah speed too much on this map. Okay. Patience. 1080. Okay, that looks fine. And how about here? Still so many patients, but enough capacity. Okay, okay, cool, cool. Yeah, looks nice. Wow. Wow. Cool. Okay, so after all that much money, I mean, I gotta admit, I have a prison here, a federal prison, that makes me money. I have the power plant, which is pretty cheap. I have the military base, which generates me money. I have the casino, but these are like, I think those are money makers that are alright, cause this one will generate me money, and it will also like help me with putting the criminals into prison. That's what the police officer always wants, a prison, right? Then I have the military base, which I have plenty of space here, so why not use it? And the casino, cause yeah, casinos are nice, right? Whatever. I like casinos. If I play in casinos, yeah, no. In real life, I don't advocate to go into the casino. I mean, I even, like, one friend today told me, hey, we went in there and we played, like, we set 100 euros, and then we got out 2,000 euros. And he was so fascinated by that fact, but that is exactly where the trap is, man. And that's what I tried to explain to that guy. But you know how those guys are. They insist that it's a good idea to go all in. And what was it? The second time he lost it all again. It's always the fucking same. A chance from 1 to 1 million. It's always a scam, god fucking damn it. But still, they're nice to have and they look nice, and apart from the slot machines, I mean, you can have a nice game of blackjack here and there, right? And go in the pool and enjoy the view from there. I think the building looks also pretty nice too. Yeah, I like the casino in SimCity 4. Okay. Commercial sponsorship offered 6. That doesn't sound like much, but it sounds that it's good for commerces. And those guys don't even have access to the streets. Oh man. Yeah. Yeah, the NAM mode also added those circular cul-de-sacs, I guess, right? The one there before. Yeah, network edition mod, network whatever mod, add-on mod. Pretty nice thing. I recommend it to anybody. Installing that thing was a breeze in comparison to other mods I tried. So if you still wanna play SimCity 4 and have an additional nice mod, then I definitely suggest to install the network addition mod, or it's called the network add-on mod. Yep. Okay. I think we can go on with our school endeavor. Yeah, then we just build a large high school, and then we already hit our BJ, but this will also boost everything. Maybe it's a bit smarter to just build a high school for now. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. And with the college we we wait for a bit, because it's, I mean, it's 1,000 simoleons, so I think we can still wait till we build it. Yeah, okay. No, 0 students. Okay, 593. That looks alright. That seems like we don't need a large high school yet. Awesome. Well, I could either continue now playing and do other stuff in the city and then come back to the city college later. What would you say? Red traffic, huh? Okay. Okay, so I think the major issue with this town is, yeah, they have a pretty far way to go there with all the trucks. I mean, we have the toll booths there, which make a shit ton of money for me. I mean, you just have to look at the transportation departments. It's not that much by now, but it will be more. I mean, we're getting close to 2,000 simoleons, so it's still like something to earn with. That's not the only toll booth here, by the way. I also built one over here, because that one, those always works, because going to another town, it's unavoidable that people have to pass through there, even though like it didn't show any people driving on that highway, but this highway is actually being used. Yeah, here we go. Like, there's not even a town over there, but they're already riding up there. It seems like it's so important. And as you can see, most of them is trucks. So those come out of the industrial zone. Pretty interesting how this game works. I really like it. I also revisited Skylines, City Skylines today, and yeah, I really don't know how this game even like works in the deep, but SimCity 4 I actually know in a way how it works in the deep. I mean, I know the bugs that I can exploit. For example, yep, told you already. They don't care if they drive for now. I mean, if I start giving them border now, I think there's gonna be trouble with the water that's polluted and everything, so fuck that for now. I think a cool thing to do is to expand this highway over to the factory area, because that will increase the economic boost. I mean, of course, less how you call it, less traffic jams will make the economy, like, will boost the economy, of course. Huh. I could combine it via a tunnel. Yeah, let's try that. What will happen? Because I installed the great NAM mod. What will happen? Nothing's happened. Okay. How about try the same thing over here but diagonal. That shit works not. Oh shit. It looks nice, but it's not what I intended. No. No. Not at all. That's not what I wanted. Okay. Let's do the same thing over here. Here it must work, pretty sure. Because it's not diagonal. I suspected more from you and I unmod. No, it's fine. You cannot demand that much from a game from the early 2000s, right? And all these mods is so crazy. Like, there used to be one mod where you were able to just simply easy change the name of the town, and that thing fucking doesn't exist anymore. It's been wiped from the web. Yeah? Even ChatGPT didn't know how to solve that, like to find anything related to that SC4E something mode. That's how it was called. But yeah, it's okay. I mean, I think it was a good idea to build this thing up from scratch and have a little bit more difficulty, right? So that this thing is getting a bit more suspenseful. Okay. These highways are pretty expensive to maintain, but for the sake of having good industries and a good economy, it's worth it, in my opinion. Maybe it would be smarter to lift it up. Yeah. I like lifted highways. Are those a common thing in America? Because here in Germany it's not. I'm just wondering, because like the lifted highways was the only thing existing in the vanillas SimCity 4. And then with the Rush Hour edition they added the lower highway. Okay. And then let's do this, which is also a pretty cool thing to do now. And yeah, a lot of roads, right? I mean, that increases the cost a lot, but yeah, I'm fine with that, because I'm also gonna increase the industrial zone here. Yeah, cool. Alrighty. Nice. And those people will love it. But still, I'm gonna give them a toll booth again, because there's always ways to earn money, right? Okay. The only downside to this mod is now that I have to search for everything here. God damn it, look at all of these thingies that this is featuring. I didn't even try out any of these. It's almost overwhelming. I love SimCity 4, seriously. And a lot of people do too, right? It's the greatest successor of the SimCity franchise. I mean, we already talked about that. Such a pity that it had to end there, though, with the SimCity 4 builder, but yeah. The Sims era is slowly dying. That's what's happening, that's what I'm telling you. It's sad, but it's happening. Now we got Insoy and SimCity, City Skylines, which is not a Sims brand at all. Yep. Okay. Fuck. Ah, damn it. It crashed again. Oh, shit. Why is it always happening when I'm streaming? Fuck. Let's see when I lastly saved. God fucking damn it. It's almost funny, but hey, I don't care. I don't care. I mean, if I was a child right now, I would be, oh, my whole progress is gone. I'm so angry and all. But hey, it seems like it always happens when I'm streaming. Although the last time, it didn't happen. When was that? That was also 2 years ago. But like that was my third SimCity 4 stream. Okay, I think meanwhile I can get myself something to eat. So I think it's challenge everything. Yeah. Yeah, the crashing thing, I guess it will just increase the suspense. Let's see. Okay. Okay. I was so close to save. God damn it. Probably, yeah. I mean, we talked about this already. The window mode is the problem. But yeah. Just remember to save. We're not in the era yet where they invented automatic saving. I think automatic saving was the greatest invention of gaming history. Next to Super Mario, probably. I don't know. Yeah. Automatic saving. That would be a nice mod for SimCity 4. Truly. Come on. You're done yet? I wanna know what I have to rebuild again. Seriously. Let's check this out. Okay. Let's do this shit step by step. I don't even fucking care anymore. We built 2 hospitals, cause I know the first one already was fucked up with the capacity. Less talking, more doing. Okay, then another one over here. Cool. Then we built a huge high school. I mean, we have so much money to spend, so fuck that, right? We can do it. And then we had a normal high school. Yeah, that's what I remember. Not a large one. Here we go. Okay. Then we save. Then let's quickly build all these bus stations. I even have like different bus station designs to choose from. That's also pretty cool. So on every street corner we're gonna have bus stations now. Yeah. And some over here. Okay. And I remember we had one here at the casino, and then we save again. It's so crazy, right? I mean, even though, like, this is such an old game, my modern computer is not able to fully comprehend the process of this game. I mean, in new times nowadays, the programs probably have something built in apps, sorry. Apps have something built in that keeps them from crashing, which is awesome. But I also think that this simulation game kinda is like really sophisticated, and I wonder how many crashes they had back then on God knows Windows. Yeah, imagine playing that game on a Windows 98, right? That would be, I think, not a good idea. I think it's better if I just let this highway, because it's cheaper. Maybe it wasn't even that bad that it crashed. Haha. Replace that street, that road with an alley. Like that. Cool. And then we're almost there where we've been. Oh! Way less income. How's that? Ah, of course. City isn't that far developed yet. Okay, okay. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool with me. Let me just add my skate parks and basketball courts, and I'm happy. That's all I remember. That's all I remember I did so far. Just let me know if there's anything else. Okay. Then the skate parks, right? Should not miss them. And some over here too. The park, maybe. Yeah, I think we're fine. They will show me a no access sign anyway if there's some building that can't have access. Wow, okay. Time to do more zoning, I guess. And also really important, don't forget to build the toll booth here again. And then save. Right? Here we go. Save. That's all what has been done so far in a way. Ah yeah, the radio waves, right? The radio station, that was missing. I think it looks better if it's over there, not somewhere in the town. It makes more sense. Cause, I don't know, does these antennas need like free space to send? Is that a thing? Okay. Easy. How about that? Okay, those guys also need a park. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Alrighty, and the other guys get some nice spruces, cause I love them so much. Even though this thing says open grass area. You get your spruces too. Cool. Nice. Who's doing? Why are you still striking? No, seriously. What? Students? Yeah, of course. Well, it has enough capacity, so I think we're fine. I don't know, I feel like I wanna zone more. Oh, I just hit cheetah speed, right? Let's see what happens. I think I also remember that yeah, I think I increased... No. Okay, things are different now after my computer crashed. I mean, I'm glad and content that I have so much on my bank account here. But something is causing more costs, definitely. Let's see, I think they will surpass the costs, right? If they just keep on building. Diligent how they are. Come on, you guys. Yep, that's what I need. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Give me that. Next problem. Let's build another more efficient water plant. Okay, cool. Yeah, something's missing, right? I don't know. Something is not making me the money as how it made it before. We have the tool booth here. We have a tool booth. We have the toll booth there. We have it there. Huh. Yeah, I mean, I wanted a challenge, so now I have it. Right, there it is. Yeah, okay. Those guys also need road access. Yeah, we're close to surpass the funds. Yeah, and we surpassed the expenses. Awesome. Here we are. This should be where we are right now. I mean, it's not that much money we're making than before the crash. But anyway. Those little resets probably I need to have a bit of a challenge here and there. Okay, yeah, cool. So, still striking. This school is a joke, huh? Yeah, that's easy to solve, right? No problem. Ambulance funding, of course, down with that, here too. Also must not forget to put the local bus funding down to that area, because it's the only area where we have people living for now. Same shit over here. It's also way too huge. And there we save a bunch of money. Here we go. That's how you do it. Okay, I think we're where we've been before. We're making a bit less money, but yeah, we still have so much in our bank account, so we're fine. We chill, right? That was a quick rebuild, seriously. I don't even know for how long I streamed up until this crash. But yeah, what I made right now, rebuilding this after the crash, I mean, it took me less than 50 minutes, right? Yeah, I don't know. There was a bunch of talking in between too, right? Let's see how they use this highway. Oh, nobody. Okay. Maybe let's also make sure to combine those streets with the alley. Cool. Ah, yeah. Alright, they're using it, fine. Yeah, I feel tempted to increase the industrial zone, cause I just love to exploit that bug. I don't know. I have to do that. Okay. Yeah, there's probably also some fixes out there. that make the game even more difficult. But hey, for now I'm settled. Just generate me more money. New industries. Money! Mr. Krabs would say, I like money. Moneten in German. Okay. Yeah, that Mr. Krabs just said Moneten in the German version, because it's difficult to say Geld. Like, if he would say Geld with Geld, which actually means money in German, then I think they would have to animate his him differently. Mr. Krabs, the greedy guy. Yeah, we're also greedy here with our water. I mean, they don't demand it, so why should we give it to them, right? Doesn't seem like a problem. What is he saying? Well, at least he recognizes. Mario, I don't know if you're hoarding all the water for your 900 acre pool and blue whale fountains, but the rest of the city is not getting much. We've got more and more buildings all over Malviten without water. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, fuck off. Not that. But the nice thing is you can just summon them, right? Shit. Ooh. What are you guys up to? There's no buildings, I think, that are worth to make historical yet. I don't think that they're just too random in this town, so that it would make a vibe. Some buildings actually, how they pop up, kinda create a vibe. I mean, here we have the retail stores vibe, and this funny little kitty picture here. I love it. Oh yeah, for gore, we don't even have police for this town yet. Shit. Fine to me, you know, running joke. Running gag. I love to place those spruces all over this Malviten. I love it. God damn it. It's... I should stop yapping about that. And I am mod, seriously. Yeah. The truth about me is, I think I have trouble ever picking up City Skylines. I think I have to play it more for myself so that I fully understand it. But yeah, I think later in the stream I will show you around of what I did so far. But not now, cause I'm enjoying this game too fucking much. And I also enjoy swearing, for real now. That is actually a good change of YouTube, that you're now allowed to use light swears. But one downside of the whole YouTube thing is, I mean, you all know it, you all know Clippy, you all know the ID problem right now. I gave them my ID cause I consider my YouTube career as serious. I'm not telling you you should, and I'm also thinking it's cool that you are like not being silent about this, that you for real go out there, and even if you, while you're using the platform YouTube, you do this Clippy thing, right? You let it know, hey, that thing is wrong, and I think that's cool. It's awesome. I think it's wrong that this platform knows your idea and if there's some bad overlord someday coming and fucking exploiting the whole system and suddenly knows everybody's ID. I mean, I get that. It's worrying. But on the other side, I kinda enjoy being famous. In a sad way. They all know my ID. Nah, it's fine. Just YouTube knows my ID. But yeah, I always like to play that thought. I'm famous everywhere I go. Feels nice. Yeah, it's kind of crazy, right? It's kind of funny. You can kind of tune your brain towards something. I mean, that's all what we do these days. I mean, it's also a bit of the past. Like, you have all these... No, I don't think it's a thing of the past. I mean, this thing is around for 5 years now, or like 6, 7 years. That self-optimizing shit they have going on right now in the web. I don't know, I think I'm getting ahead of myself with talking about this, because I don't know where to go any further. This, for example, look at this. I think this looks nice. This I would make historical, because it looks like something you would see in an actual city too. The way those buildings are aligned to each other, I love that. So I make those buildings historical. We also have Richie Bitches. Finally I can say bitches. Yeah. We are back in the millions again and we make good money. So I think the outcome is even better than before the crash. Cool, cool. What is there to do? Let's see. Everybody is fine except the officer guy. Yeah, of course there's crime and shit, but hey man, before we solve that issue, maybe give the factory some water, right? I think that is... I would rather have water than police in my town, so... Let's give them what they need, right? Maybe with a separate water pump, I think that would make sense. Something that should be far apart, because I don't want it to get polluted, right? How about over here? Right next to the tunnel. Give some vibe. I'm not the best vibe builder though, I gotta admit. There's so many nice cities and pictures of cities I've seen of SimCity 4, and so many streamers that do a way better job than me. But hey, they're not a part-time animator, so... Yeah, my true passion is animation. I just stream those games that I play anyway, right? And I mean, why shouldn't I? I would love to play them all the time, but if I'm playing them alone, I don't know. I kind of feel like I would rather do animations than... Oh yeah, now they have water. I think now this area can also grow a bit more. It's so fascinating to see that. Like, will these factories change? Yeah, it seems like these are only factories that are cool without water, right? Because like some informations, like this query, like this is literally meant to walk into a building and ask them how they feel. And sometimes the query writes down abandoned due to lack of water or anything. And yeah, that none of them was abandoned, which is crazy. So, but we have like also a pattern of buildings, of reoccurring buildings. So that is probably for real buildings that don't need water. I don't know. SimCity 4 is so interesting, like for real. It has some mystique to it, that game. And never forget, save that thing. Save that thing! Should say about every goddamn game. If there's no automatic saving, of course. Okay. So. The plumber guy says we could sign a deal, but I would be careful with that. I mean, we have already a lot of income, and if we are trading, like if we take in garbage, then the thing could go south pretty quick, so let's rather not do it. Also, by the way, have you noticed what things going south, like I think it's such a weird thing to say. Like, going south for us Germans means vacation. It is something nice, so why going south is something bad, like for real. Get real, okay? No, sorry. Okay. And here we have another richy pitchy building. Übrigen, they love this town, huh? Because the taxes are cheap, and we're gonna change that immediately. Like, we get 1,136 already in taxes, and those pitchers aren't paying anything more. We gotta change that at an instant. Unacceptable! Unacceptable! Unacceptable. No, for real. This is how it needs to be. Okay, let's add another skate park over here. Now that we've seen that. Wait, no. We already have that. Basketball court. Alright. And maybe, yes, more pines and more spruces, or whatever these trees are. And you guys could use yes, that's whatever, tennis court. Always keep on building those recreational assets, cause they will fucking love it. Right, especially the plazas. Okay. 6 commercial sponsorships. I mean, those commercial sponsorships. You gotta say one thing about those, cause like a commercial sponsorship, or like even running a commercial in a stadium, must be the most expensive thing ever. I heard that Super Bowl commercials by time cost up to 1 million or 2 million. It could even be more if I'm right. Yeah. But yeah. Like where we are right now with the economy, I wonder if it's like even more. Okay. Coolio. There's some space. Maybe we put something there. I love those tiny little kitty commercials here. That's so cute. But no graffiti on them this time, interestingly. Even though we have no polish at all. I remember that there's been an issue last time. Like, there was so much graffiti that they painted over the signs so that they couldn't make commercials. I think that is the sense behind, right? If you have a lot of crime, they spray over the commercial signs, and then the commercials don't have such a good economy. Is that the thought behind? But this time, no graffiti at all, and I don't even know why. Crime. Yeah, that is... Phew. That looks dire. Shit. I think the flashing part is like the most insane. Ew. Why would you do that here? Okay. Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. Killing. Assault. Stick up, right? That is. But graffiti? Ah, nah, man. Graffiti? That's alright. I think you can, like, for real, you can even see those Sims doing the stuff. Solicitation, huh? Can we see it? No, because for real, I saw people TPing one in the city once. Here? It's probably already happened, right? It's still there. You do solicitation here, huh? Bad people. Somewhere here maybe, or here? I'm not seeing anything. But sometimes you see for real, like you see... Oh, I heard some gunshots. Oh, okay. This looks terrible, look at that. Oh my god, such a traffic jam. I think we need to still better our traffic situation here. This doesn't even stop. Yeah, railway stations. But like we got we were over there, right? We wanted to build something here. Let's see. Education, more education. More hospital, No. Maybe a park, a huge plaza. Ah, it's not huge enough. Maybe we build a police station for real just to boost the town a bit. I mean, if we only have it here, like a big one, we'll be fine. We'll be fine for now. Come on, let's give the city a chance. Otherwise it won't develop more. Okay. But still, we don't have any high school yet. Sorry, any college. But I mean, basic things are there. How far does this thing reach? Well, it stretches over the whole area here. We have our commercial belt there. Actually, that commercial belt is super inviting to build residential areas around, because that will increase the traffic in the alleys, right? So we just add some commerces here and combine those roads. Yep. One over there and here. Cool. And it doesn't even matter how chaotic the residential area is, cause it's even better if they are if this has not good connections inside, cause then people will flock to the main streets, right? So let's do that. Let's have some residential areas in there. Those gonna be skyscrapers anyway someday. And I think we're fully settled. I think by watching the street already, there's a lot of traffic going on. All those people wanna go to the fucking marina over there. By now we have the chance to change that. I mean, we'll come to that point where I will feel bad about deleting all of this, or like removing all of these buildings. But for now I am cold-hearted here. And this one there, because this looks like a real main street. Yeah. They will love it. Not cool for now, but you don't have any power, come on. It's cool with me, fine with me. We have some big converters here, and probably then this thing is only gonna have power again, right? I don't know. We should also build a beach, cause now that we have one, right? This street also looks kinda... Well, I think for real this thing, cause it doesn't have power, doesn't give the area water. Come on. Are you kidding me? Don't be silly. Okay, that's safe. Those little water droplets will remove themselves eventually. No. Ah, shit! Okay, the town is already that big that we have to get... No, we don't have to get more. What? Do you have power problems? Gaps and... No. Are you fucking kidding me? What? Get good, okay? Ah, yeah. Ah. No. Okay, that's weird, cause the plumber guy didn't even let me know. Full capacity is being used of this baby. And over there... they use almost nothing. Come on, you guys. Cannot be that bad. Give you a bit more of a power lining over here. And then we're fine, right? Come on. I hope so. Can you be cool now? Yeah. Okay, fine. Nice. This is how we should be. Cool. Let's continue with our nice residential little area here, which is gonna fucking rise into the skies. I gonna say that. I'm pretty sure about that, because it's really attractive here. Let's see how long it takes. I mean, okay, let's not be mean and at least combine it there. Also, don't forget to place bus stations there. I think we still didn't have placed enough bus stations, but for now I'm good over this area, like over this area. Cause it's really big anyway. I mean, I could still build it on there, but nah. I'm fine. Okay, cool. And then fill up the rest with residential. Right? Maybe those not here. Okay. Yeah, that is actually a little mountain. So this is gonna be the tallest area of the whole town. I did a bad here. That's not how it should look like. It should be more like that. That's for real. I think that's gonna be the tallest buildings of the whole town. Let's just add some plazas down there, and I think that the thing is about to explode. With the end key you can turn the objects, pretty important to know. Pretty important tip. Something I also had to find out this year. And here I am playing this game since the 2000s and not knowing this yet, but yeah. Suddenly you enjoy it again, and here we are again, right? Playing this wonderful game. Private school, why not? Nah, this looks so ugly here. No, I cannot see that. I'd rather have this here and maybe place something. How about we place the... Yeah, that looks so beautiful. I love it. And then some trees around it, right? Maybe just this. And then we have some... noble firs and spruces and all those beautiful trees. I think pine trees or spruces are my favorites. In Germany we have so many nice spruces. Okay. Also this area is gonna get something over here. Let's build something here. What do we have? A large flower garden. Beautiful. Never built that before. For real. Oh. Oh yeah. This took some time to realize for me, I guess. Or I never realized. Let's quickly solve that. That happens if you work with the shift key, right? Okay, like this, and like this, and here, and there. No, that was a fault. That was a bad. How about the medium flower garden here? Cause I like it. And don't forget the bus stations, really important before they start building everywhere. How about the modern bus station? Because we like it that much. One over here as well. Yeah. Ah, that looks ugly. No. I cannot see that. Sorry, but I hate those clips. Clip thingies. I don't like how it looks like. Wait. Plaza over here. And then maybe the bus station there. Yes, way better. Okay, and they're already building skyscrapers, right? As I said. Yeah, I think we can add some commerce here, why not? Big ones. Yeah. And to round this thing up, we have a nice pedestrian mall tile here. Oh, this is so beautiful, I love it. Yeah, cool. Don't forget to save, of course. And I think, okay, let's have one bus station here. Another one, more commerce there. Then another small pine area here. Oh, so nice. I love it. Yeah. Okay, let's focus on this area. Because this is a dream beach for real. If we don't put beaches there, then I don't know. So, let's have that. As much as possible. As many as possible. Oh my god, I love it. This looks so good. Yeah, cool. Awesome. I think I will also make this a main alley. And I will have some bus stations left and right to round this thing up. How about the red ones? Looks cool. They almost look a bit communist, right? I don't know. No, they look really simple. Yeah. We have a big road there. Should also make it accessible, right? Also add that over there. So that they can drive up here. Okay. Cool. Yeah, we have a lot of money. We make a lot of money. Super chill, right? Cool. I wanna have big billies, big buildings here, and get me one there, like that, exactly. And then we can add another basketball court here. Cool. And maybe, what would you like to have here? Let's see. I was kind of like to imagine those ranger stations to just be like a viewpoint. And it doesn't fit that well here, I don't know, with the green. I don't like it that much. Maybe just additional plazas. Or maybe... Aha! I could try something. Yeah, how about that? That looks cool. Yes! I think we're fine with that. Cool! Beautiful. So nice. More commerces over here. I think it doesn't harm as long as we have the more silent streets behind it, where we put some more residential. I don't even feel tempted to. I mean, I feel contempt. I feel tempted to combine those. But at the same time, yeah, let's just, yeah, I don't know, maybe a bit more suspenseful. Okay, then we have somebody residential here, and some residential here, and there, and in between. We pull out our skate park again. Yeah, just continue doing this and then people will start loving your town. I mean, the Mania rating is already rising, so this is a good outcome so far. If animals could run for a Mario, which species would win? Huh. Good question. I don't know. It should be like, you could say, okay, there's like animals that are scary, so if somebody's scary, then people would more follow their order. It also should be an animal that is like, how you say that, durchsetzungsfähig. Yeah, maybe gorilla or something. I don't know. Something assertive, like, yeah, I think a gorilla is not bad in being assertive, and it's also scary. So, and it's strong. And you would follow them. You would respect them. I mean, a lion. I don't know. I think about strong animals being a Mario, not like something weak. Alphys? Alphys is Undertale, dude. It's a monster. That doesn't count. That is not an animal. Yeah, I know she's a scientist. I know that. I mean, scientists is not a bad idea to rule a town. Maybe? Nah, I'm not sure. I mean, have you ever heard about technocracy? Technocracy is a really bad thing that's happening right now. Do I have to explain it? I don't know. I think I don't have to explain it. Just look around and see what's there. See that there's almost no jobs in the creative industry, and it's getting less and less because people are using machines now, right? Yeah, back to the more light subject. Which animal? I don't know, snake maybe? I'm kind of thinking about those replacements of, like, you know, Super Mario 3, right? Those Toad Kings are getting replaced by animals, and I'm kind of thinking about that snake right now. I think snakes, they don't seem that trustworthy to be a Mario of a town. So maybe better not. I still think of something strong. I think a cat is, well, a cat is not strong, but a cat is, I don't know. Dog, a dog. Wow, dog. I think a dog Mario. The thing about dogs is that dogs, I don't say I really like dogs, but the thing about dogs is they always want your attention and they always wanna do the best for you, and they're so unlike like humans. Humans are more like cats. They just do the fuck they want. With dogs, I think a dog Mario would fucking get burnout because he wants to, like, he wants to solve it all, right? And yeah, I think a dog wants to solve it all, and there's always problems in a town, right? You cannot solve every problem. I mean, look around. No water again. I think we solved that issue. Traffic jam on side street. Yeah. Gaps in police coverage. Ah, fuck off. I'm a player, right? Well, it seems Malviten has a Mario to be proud of. It's lots of pluses. And few minuses as far as your approval ratings here in the city Mario. Keep this up, and every sim parent is likely to name their children after you. I think such a name like mine doesn't really exist. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. What else are we doing? I think it's nice to know that they like me as a Mayo. Sorry. I did something outside right now. Fire! Hey, finally something to do in this chill town, like for real. I think okay, sorry. Yeah, let's solve the border issue, of course. Whatever, right? we have, of course, water pollution is our problem. Easy to solve as long as those pumps, like as those tubes are not combined. We must not worry. Yeah, I think with the smelly area over here, that is fine. Put it there. Cool. Okay. Hey, Miss Similion! Finally also lets me know something. That is something I always wanted to achieve, like for real. I wanted her to be happy and content. I approve highly of your budgeting acumen, Maya Foslo. My books, the city's books, are extremely healthy. So healthy, in fact, that perhaps you ought to consider spending more. Well, lady, no problem, for real. If you maybe could treat us to lower lower taxes, yeah. Special landmark building. I think there's more issues to solve here, so don't worry. Let me just add another. Could also be that they shut this one down. It's clogged or something. No, it's actually not. They need more water. It's also what happens. Okay, then let's just add another one over here. So you guys have more water. And the issue has been solved, right? Yeah. Then let's save. Okay. Yeah, cool. Okay, what else was there? Yeah, we're not rolling in riches anymore. Doesn't seem like that. We're still rolling riches. Okay. Traffic jam. I think the traffic jam thing is one of the most difficult things to solve in SimCity 4. Alright? It has always been a problem. And also the garbage thing always was something to solve. This town currently has more trouble with water, I see. But that's not like, it's not that bad. It's actually pretty easy to handle. Yeah, but I feel like this town doesn't have a problem at all if I expand it. I mean, this was pretty smart already that I had like the residential area mainly there. Those guys are probably not getting of that much education living here. I mean, they have buses, so yeah, they could get there with buses, I guess. Kinda cool. I like the decentralized aspect of this now, that we have skyscrapers over there now. That was really quick. Okay, we add some more parks and recreation over here. Plazas, I don't know. How about the medium park? Yeah, looks okay. Looks alright. Then we add something. How about the skate park? I wanna know how good the skate park would be over this area. Okay. I wonder if you could also like lower and upper it with a shortcut. Oh no, you actually do it by hand. That's interesting. Okay. Cool. No, that actually didn't work. That thing doesn't work, the vertical lifting. I don't know if I think that looks nice. I'd rather have commercial area here. Let's see what they make out of it. And we also add a bus station. Maybe turn it around. Like this. No. I have my issues with those leveling thingies, because I really want it to look nice. See, that looks way better. That is way better. Yeah, let's keep it like this. Okay. Yeah, we have so much money to spend. So let's have a nice high school over this area, because I'm pretty sure like we will also fill up this area with residential. We will fill up this area with residential. Then I guess we have some major traffic road here again, or like alley. Let's just right up do that. I think what also would be nice is if we could have like some park area close to that highway, so that that the town doesn't get that affected by this highway. So let's do that, right? We go down from here and let this thing go past the highway, even though it seems strange. Is it that good of an idea though? I mean, it looks nice, but like somewhere in the middle it could have another point to leave the highway. So yeah. Oh my god. This is so much to choose from. Like, I don't know what to take. Like, I don't even know how these thingies work that they offer here. What the hell is even that? Like, custom interchange, what the fuck? What is this? How does this even work? This will cost, no, it costs just 3,000 euros, but simoleons. Nah, fuck that. I wonder if there's possibility to have like, no, we already checked that, right? Like diagonal, it isn't possible to have connection, right? No, you can go just above it. Nah. Nope. Yeah. I mean, probably this thing doesn't even exist to have like an alley and an alley directly goes sideways on that highway, right? That never existed, right? Yeah. I think to have another, give them another chance to go down there is a good idea. Okay. Yeah, if we go around like this and then let it close up again down here, could look cool. No, this doesn't work. Shit. yeah, that's like this. Cool with me. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Animals as Marios. Still such a funny question, for real. Yeah, I think yeah, for real. A gorilla is the best choice. Or maybe Elfies. Nah, I don't know. Like, it should be a Major that is not scared, right, to do stuff, right? If like every step has to be monitored, then nothing is getting, like, no progress, right? But it should also be a Mario who's not doing dumb decisions, right? So something in between. My god, that was not that easy. Yeah, I think it's cool if they can also, like, how is that? How are they driving on this road even? Okay, this is one direction and this is one direction. Okay. Yeah, I'd like to, because that would be unfair, right? If, like, only one direction can do this. Fuck. How come is that so difficult, huh? This thing need to be done. Okay, another chance. No, this doesn't look nice. I want it to look nice, as always. Yes! Now we're talking. Perfect for commercial zones, of course. A lot of traffic. Even though they won't build there yet. They will build there later. Get some water. Yeah, I think if you build it diagonal, sometimes by times it looks more vibrant. It looks more real. Even though the clusters here are messy. Just give these guys some recreation, I don't know. Medium plaza. Plaza. More plazas. And a bus station. That would be a nice idea. One there. And one here. And yeah, it's crazy. Like, I also didn't think that building so much bus station next to each other would be a good idea, but it's actually suggested to do that. Okay. And I think I would also like to replace that road and have it instead, like, have a nice alley. Okay. Down there. And remove this. And instead build that here. Coolio. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. SimCity 4 is so much fun to me that I can I think I can always revisit it to have a nice and chill stream, right? That's like my concept, right? The chill streams. But yeah, I could always revisit this game for chilling, for real. I think that's, yeah. Like in my personal view, all of these simulations, as long as you know how the rabbit jumps, or as long as you know how to work these simulations, I think they have a chill vibe. Okay. Big time traffic. In particular this avenue. Well, it's an avenue, bro. What do you expect from that? Come on, man. It's a great alley. It's cool. Or do you want me already to build like subway stations? No. I'm not there yet. Subway stations is way too expensive for now. The city must be at least a bit bigger to do that. Rapid transit line, huh? You want this, huh? Those are actually pretty cool because you can also put them into the subway, I guess, if I'm not mistaken. Let me have another spoon on my yogurt here. Gotta survive it, right? I could like seriously, if I wouldn't get hungry or have like also needs like every model, I think I could stream this like for a whole day. Like a fucking maniac. But yeah. I also got some pineapple in my fridge. Already cut it. Could also have that. Pineapple is such a great thing to have. Just, I mean, it's always a nice idea to have like some prepped fruits already cut in a nice box or Tupperware, ready to eat in the fridge. Also makes me survive a stream better. Oh, you guys need power, huh? I'll give you the power. Power to you. And the game. Oh, another building burned down here. Yeah. Okay. Oh, it's already 11:30. Wow. What else is there? I still don't wanna leave this town though. I'm happy. I'm having fun, man. I still feel like I wanna continue. Even though I'm curious like for how long I already streamed again. Already, like the time like fleets so fast with this. Yeah. I wanted, yes, okay, yeah. I built the huge alley over here to solve that traffic stuff here. I don't know though if I wanna have like all of these commerces being lined up how you say that? Diagonal. Here. Yeah, maybe have some of these streets, roads to get a bit away from the traffic. Yeah, there's a lot of people driving that. That's fascinating. I didn't think that. I thought like nobody would use this alley. Well, over there nobody's using it. Ah, okay. Huh. They're probably too late now for people to drive now. Yeah, this looks also really promising as a commercial zone. Let's have a bit more of these nice Außenweiler, I would say. Außenweiler. Is there even a translation to that? Außenweiler? Like, the funny thing about German is that you can just make up words, like you can construct them together. Like, it would translate it as outlying hamlet. Okay. I hope you get what I mean. Okay, yeah. Cool. So we add those commercial buildings here with the shift key. And then more over there. Maybe leave some space here for this road. Cool. And something over here. Yes. I'm using the shift key by the way, so that it's not generating additional streets. I'd rather decide on my own where to have my streets. Bit more over here. Let's see how long I can stream today. I mean, it's already pretty late, but I want to continue this town. God damn it! It's so much fun. Horses. Look at this horse. This horse is amazing. No additional information. Sorry. Give me the medium plazas. Yes, more plazas. Fill that space up with plazas. Such a weird name though, plaza. I think this gives off nice looks. I think I will continue playing this town for streams. So to save up the good part of this game for the streams. I mean, if I would go offline, I would already be tempted to continue playing this. Because of course I don't have to do commentary. It's not like I have a trouble doing commentary for real, but sometimes I just have the Bedürfnis, you know, my struggle to translate the German words to English, or like sometimes I just have the desire to like wind down and not talk all the time. I mean, I can if I like, but I don't have to at the same time. Yeah. Anyway, you get your tennis court here. You know, yapping. That's all we do, right? When we stream, we're yapping all the time. That's how it works. I mean, like, I was once out with a girl and like, I was also talking a lot. And then she said if I could do less yapping. And then we actually started an interesting conversation, because like I was wondering if yapping for real is like, isn't yapping, is there like a deeper meaning to yapping, or is it for real just talking a lot? Because if it's just talking a lot, then I don't know. But if yapping is like I always thought yapping means you are praising something, you're praising something, and give it so much clout? I don't know. Give it so much, no, not clout. Give it so much like a value. Like you say, oh, this thing is so great and you should get it, and like it's awesome. And sorry, I just hit the mic. That is yapping to me. I don't know. If you just keep on praising something or like sugar coating something, I think, yeah, you call that sugar coating, not yapping. But for me, always the word yapping creates that feeling of, I don't know, praising something high. Like if I do say, hey, this town is so great, look at it, it makes so much money, and that stadium over there and those skyscrapers, like you praising high all the time, and up until the point that it gets annoying. But sadly, that's not yapping. Yes. It's open to discuss, right? I mean, over the time, meanings change, right? It always has been like that. I don't have any example to give right now, but it certainly is the case. Okay, so you have full capacity used. Okay, then we have our waste to energy plant, which is also still in great condition. So what we do now, we have 5,000 plus. Weirdly enough, that guy is so content about the situation of this town, and yet I'm seeing this, which is really serious. Are you kidding me? No! It's not today's power pole lights on. Stop yapping! For real! No. Stop sugarcoating it, okay? That is bad. That's pretty bad. Like, we have power shortages. Well, we don't deserve those yet. Otherwise, I would already plan like a solar power plant. But we're not there yet, so... we either build 2 of those coal power plants and save up some money, or we build up one. Yeah, fuck it. Let's have the oil power plant here, and thing will be fine, right? Yeah, power shortages is a thing of the past, except for here, because this area is so fucking huge. This town is gonna be a metropolis, I promise. I mean, they're already so keen on settling here. I could do tax cuts though. I could for real. How about we make, that's also really suspenseful part of this game. How about tax cuts for the high wealth commercial office, even though it hurts. They should pay more, you know. And let's have a huge benefit for the medium wealth commercial offices, cause I think that's exactly what I want in this town. It hurts to see that, but yeah, the richy pitchies have a bit of increase to pay. The manufacturing too. Why am I even doing this? I make so much money. Oh, SimCity and chill. SimCity 4 and chill, for real. I should zone more. I should make some more residential zones. We don't even have jobless people in this town. This town is way too alright. Even though all of these messages are read. Of course you... Oh. Fire protection spread thin, you say? Check it out for yourself, huh? I think it's not that of an issue. Like... it's not even that high of flammability. Like, we could check through all the abandoned buildings and delete them, or like destroy them. But this area also too, like, it's no comparison to that hell we had before, like for real. This is beautiful. I know it's a factory, but this is all manufacturing. This is... I love this. This town runs well too good. It runs well too good. It's almost insane. I don't want to remove the prison, and I also don't want to remove the casino. And I don't know. This thing looks cool here. It's not like I think war is something cool. Not at all. I think it's the worst thing mankind has ever done yet. But come on, the army base, right, mate? Cause that's the hell zone, right? We have this town split in two. Just like Berlin. Ah, yeah, right, just like Berlin. Alright. Okay. Yeah, we continue our beautiful plaza area. Look at that, come on. You cannot tell me that this doesn't look nice. The concept is good. Basketball courts for everybody. And a nice little... no. I kinda don't like to place those playgrounds close to the streets. I don't know. Let's just fill it up real quick, that area. Yeah, cool. More over there. Another big plaza. Like this or that? Well, bam. Or, even better, two of them. Two of those? No, they don't fit here. Then two of those medium plazas. More than two. It's all medium plaza. A lot. That's the spring zone. It's awesome. More springs, please. Yes. Here. Or like statues and that cute little shop here. Okay. I think I know why they're not building that much commerces over there, because there's no water, right? Is there water? Oh, of course not. Even though they're not even showing it anymore, come on. Do you guys don't even need water? Same thing as the factories? Only residents need water? I don't believe that. It's a weird bug of that game. That it only shows the residential, seemingly. Okay. Also placed those wrong. Yeah, so... But like 100% sure I'll have some sort of park area in this diagonal. I just don't know where exactly. I guess maybe we have some sort of central park here. Or stretching down there. Yeah. People will love it. Or we have a diagonal. But that would kinda jank the whole city planning again. But it would look nice. Huh. I don't know, I just continue with some sort of grid. Should we have a square park or a diagonal? I think if I make a square park I will regret it later. So let's have a nice diagonal park. Okay. Dude, this is so much fun. Stop yapping! Yeah. We have a diagonal park, but we don't make it that big. Maybe. give me the satisfaction here that I need. I said not that big. And now here I am. Okay, like this. Cool. Alright, looking good. Let's save it, cause I know what life's doing sometimes to me and us. As all, we're completely in something, and now that this game is prone to crash, especially when I stream. Good to know that. What the fuck? What did I even build there? That's also the next cool part about this now. Since I have the NAM mod, I can try out all of what it features. Oh yeah, that is gonna become a main road, definitely. Whoop. Yes. SimCity 4 chill. And yeah, also that's becoming a main road. Okay, cool. Yeah. Nice. Okay. So, yeah, back in the day, like 2 years ago, I remember it clear as day. I created that whole grid here, and I made a lot of commercial zones here and painstakingly built in between those hospitals and education zones and shit and know it all. And I was wondering why those commerces aren't like getting better. And yeah, now I'm more wise. Now I know you gotta always place them on the high traffic. I mean, that's logical, of course. You build them on the high traffic zones, but I mean, you gotta also add that like I played a total of 3 additional cities, which one of them, as I already said, has like already low cuts on commercial services. Actually, this is also the reason why I have like the most income through commercial services. Really interesting hint to take. If you have another town with low taxes anywhere, doesn't matter if it's commerce or residential or industrial, those guys will also spread out in your other cities. So this is why I have so much medium wealth commercial services. If you wanna know, I can show you the town. For now, let me... Why am I doing this even? Like, I earn so much. Like, are you even kidding me? Are you kidding me? I show you the city right now. So that you see what my strategy is. So, yeah, you cannot save enough, right? Probably now it collapses again. Let's see. Here we go. So, yeah, there's actually a really interesting concept. I started with Übrigen. Actually, I played already a total of 4 new cities up until this stream now, up until I picked it up again. I started with Übrigen, then I went on with Reuthwerken, and then Polterheim, and then Dunkerton. And Dunkerton is already like such a successful town, even though in quotes I played it on medium difficulty. Yeah, you gotta imagine back then I played it in easy mode, cause I was still unsure about my talents. But yeah, let me explain my concept. One really interesting concept. Übrigen. This is a town that is close to collapse, right? It has not much money, and it is just being exploited from all the cities around. Übrigen. That is actually, that small plot of land here bears so much story. It would have been interesting for a stream itself already, cause like no town works like Übrigen in here. Let me just show you. Okay. Okay, so never reconcile. Good hint. Okay, let's have a break before we move on. Really important. And check out the really bad income expenses shit balance. Okay, yeah. So this town is close to get into death. But hey, the story of this whole town is that this mayor is being the most celebrated mayor of all the towns in this whole region. Look at this mayor rating. It's the best of them all. I can show you later if you don't believe me. But that is a case. This mayor was crazy with spending. He gave this town everything. You have like a nice traffic system. You have something that cleans up the polluted water. You have 2 recycling centers. Okay, there's no space for power plant that burns garbage. That garbage pile, by the way, also is really expensive. You have a high school, really important. High school. You have all the schools you need, right? We have, let's see, the health. We have a huge ass hospital for that small town, right? I mean, we have this federal prison, okay, and also that is not a good thing. Yeah, but like I think that, like we also have like the train station, so this town is like really settled. Like it has everything a heart the size, and the rating speaks for itself, right? We have also probably a lot of, actually no ordinances. I think I removed them all, but like the mayor basically gave them everything. And yeah, what is the outcome? We have super smart people here. It's a pity that they're poor, but like, is an educated town apart from this jobless area. But I think this town tells such a story, is insane. Like, next thing you also should check out, really important, commercial. Used to be low, for real. Now I increased it because it was the main income source, but for real I made it. When this town was still being built, I had it like on 6% or something. And that gave the town a huge commerce push, which is now not happening anymore because of course I raised the taxes again. But yeah, this town, I also made those 2 historical. I think I kind of feel the vibe that this whole town creates. Like, you have the bridge on those 2 towers here, and the well celebrated mayor that is bringing this town into depth because he spent so much. But yeah, this town basically works so different to all of these other towns. It's just being exploited. It just gives and gives and gives and gives. And oh, I think the NAM mod made the situation way better, because the NAM mod, network add-on mod, helped to better the traffic situation. Yeah, that could be. But yeah, this town works different, as I said. It's being exploited, it's giving, and yeah. That is the reason why all of these commerces are now like spreading everywhere like crazy. Übrigen kinda was like level 1, then we went on with Reuthwerken, which was more of a in-between town with a better concept. Like you have a highway that is just going from one to another side. We don't have... Do we have a high school by now? I think we have high school by now, right? Do we? No, actually not. We have no high school. That is like an interesting and important thing to mention. We have a casino, you know. This thing probably also, yeah, it was also the prison where they let the people, the imprisoners, work for them, which is actually a bad thing. Also in real life. And yeah, the commerces, maybe they have tax cuts. Yeah, they are still like pretty low, which also boosts them. It's not their main income source though, interestingly. And then we have level 3 town. Like this one is also not being exploited, right? And then we have the level 3 town, which is Dunkerton, where I already have more space, and this is actually the huge boosting factor for all of the fucking cities around, right? Like this town, I think this was the town where I finally learned how to master the game for real. After this town, I kind of felt unstoppable, even though those buildings are all like starting to get abandoned. I think I know why, because taxes have been nah, it's not that bad actually. For real, there's also cheap prices here. We have I also went into the medium wealth commercial services. I just wanted to know how the commercial services will develop in this game. But yeah, after this city, basically I felt unstoppable, and I was like, hey, let's fucking pick up that game again and stream for everybody, cause I think now we're fully settled. Yeah, Los Demonas, also really interesting. It's a town that tells a story. It's way older. Los Demonas is actually 2 years old already. I built that after I shelved streaming for a while. It's actually a terrible town. This is for real such a terrible town. It makes money, but we have so much dirty industry here and those agricultural zones. And we think the only nice zone is here. You can see like a lot of rich people living there and low density. This is cute, right? This is nice. But like when you go here, you kind of entering the hell zone. Like, wow, so many jobless people and poor and yeah. Look at this. This is like there's a whole ghost town there, you know. Ghost house quarter. I even called this one ghost house quarter. I mean, some of them came back, but like so many abandoned buildings also tells its own story in a way, right? Also pretty interesting. And this is why I love that game, because that game for real gives you character. It gives your town's character. And the way you treat your town, it will have an effect on all the other towns. So probably, maybe Malviten is being like Los Demonas is the neighboring town, right? So maybe it has a bit of an influence on this town, right? Look at this guy. Is there somebody living in it? I think so. Yeah, still people living there. Yeah, let's continue for a bit. I don't know. Still feel like continuing. But now you know, right? Those neighboring cities had an impact. I have fascinating that for real the most income is through medium wealth, but like I mean I showed you in the other towns I was reducing taxes for medium wealth commercial services, but I don't care for this town. It is nice that they wanna pay that much here. I wanna go cheap on the offices again. Cause the offices is probably also what we have for skyscrapers, right? So yeah. And I bet some of them will rise here too. Okay. Build more commerces here. With the shift key. Okay. If I had to replace all roads with something else, what would I choose? I don't know. Yeah, pedestrian walks, right? That's what everybody would love. Or like bicycle paths. I mean, take a look at Netherlands. The Netherlands are a good example. They prefer using the bike instead of car, and that's actually better than we Germans do it. I mean, our whole economy is dependent on cars. Also kinda sad. That also is the reason why they... I mean... The whole world thinks it's a pretty cool thing that you can drive as fast as you like here, but hey, I would rather have like I don't know, like a bit of ease with the driving you know, they can make us they can build us huge roads and let us drive fast and all, but like the regulation with driving, like if you drive drunk or high or anything, this is something the German government should still handle, and they're still not able to handle this. Like, it kind of makes me a bit sick. Like, it's... I mean, it's the main motor for the German economy, but that is so schizophrenic to like at one side say, hey, you have to be so careful like with your intake and be careful driver, and like how they measure it too, like those thresholds are way too low, like they are way too low in that. And like on the other hand, you have no rules, you can drive as fast as you like. I don't know. Do we need that? Maybe. But then maybe I'll allow also to have cars like we want it with less restrictions. It's another thing, right? In America, you just need like a number below your car, I don't know, Fahrgestell number, and then you can pretty much build anything out of it what you like, and this is what you cannot do in Germany. You have fucking regulations on how you tune your car, and the fucking TÜV checks up everything and makes the whole thing a whole big company for the big companies that decide how they make their ugly new cars. Right? I cannot modify my car the way I like. This is what I hate about this country. If you want me, or like if you allow me to drive as quick as possible, as fast as possible, then you should at least also allow me to have some modifications on my car without restricting every fucking thing and like monitoring everything, because that gives me other vibes that I don't like. If you're dictating on how my car should be, I don't like that. It's actually something really cool about America, that they allow the car owners to do the fuck they want with their car, okay? I love that. Germany should take an example of that. Okay. So, now that this is settled here, let's save it. As I said before, we're gonna have this area, the park area. So we're gonna fill up this middle plate. Oh, that should not happen. Yeah, then have the power lining over here. Then like this. Yeah. We're gonna fill up this middle area with residential again. I think also that street. Over here we have commerces. Then commerces, small strip of residential. Then with the again residential here. And I think by the point we fill up all of this area, we're gonna enter a way different reality. Then we probably have to deal with power shortages and everything. But let's do this for now. Yeah. We have all these cul-de-sacs again, and those weird do you say no way? I don't know. One way? No, you Sackgasse. How do you say that? Learning German with Fazlo. Yeah. Dead end. Yeah, that's how you call it. Okay. So one of these power plants is our dude's capacity. This one not. This one too, but they need more. They are fucking power hungry. Yeah, they both have a great condition. This city grows so fast. Oh, that's already beginning. Okay, we need a serious solution. Should we already use the cheat? I mean, for real, we have 5,000 in the month to spend. We could already easily build a nuclear power plant, which would make us so much power. I think we should do that so that we can curb any further trouble. So we are going like this. We use the well-known cheat, You Don't Deserve It, which is the best cheat in the whole game. Build our nuclear power plant, because that's hell zone anyway. And the thing is fully settled. Pretty sure about that. Pretty sure about that. I'm... Okay. Huh. Also interesting, because back then when I was a child, I was too scared to build a nuclear power plant for real. Because I was always afraid of it exploding. Maybe we will experience it in that game. Or in my live streams. I'm pretty curious. Come on! You're receiving power. Oh. Oh, yeah, okay, I get what you mean. Whatever. We have the nuclear power plant now. We're still making good money. And we're about to make even more money. Oh, water problems. Okay, so like it seems like this town has more issues with water and power than anything else. Is it polluted? Not at all. Are some of them maybe clogged? Or yes, here we are. Also something really important to know always about SimCity 4. It is a bit of a work, but it's something you have to do on a regular basis. You have to check for your power plants and your water plants if they are still like, you know, you have the capacity, your usage as shit, no. That's not what I mean. The condition, yeah, right. You always check for the condition. And then you know you're good to go. Yeah. It's that city is so keen on rising. Let's just continue our little endeavor. I don't know if I for real in this stream will fill all of this area. Sounds a bit insane to me, but I could. I feel the urge to do it anyway. But yeah, at one point my body will say, hey man, give me food. Hey man, my ears hurt. You're wearing that headphone for way too long now. Come on, can this one power lining not be interrupted all the time? Should give them an alternative. Yeah. No, I don't want it to go over the park. These power linings, I don't know. Yeah, at one point my body will say, hey dude, I'm tired, I'm hungry, and I'm in pain. Please let me rest. And then I'll probably have to end the stream, but no. For real, I wonder how other streamers are doing this to get through the day, have like a constant yap and do nothing for themselves. Except of existing in the game. I mean, I feel that, but like for me it's a bit of an issue with hunger, right? Like, cause at one point you're being so hungry that it makes you aggressive, and I don't want to go into a stream aggressive, right? And trust me, everybody got that. Everybody who is not receiving food for a long time starts getting aggressive. And you kinda have the same situation with being tired too, right? If you're tired, then like everything seems more of a difficult thing to pull off than if you're fully fed and like had a good night of sleep or anything, right? Yeah, okay. We have all of this area now with cul-de-sacs. Do I even say it right? I don't even know. This town works pretty well. It's a chill town. There's not as much fire issues probably because I'm not trying to earn back my money right. Like in comparison to last stream, this you cannot even compare those two. Like here, I think I have not felt stressed in a minute. Like not at all. I mean, okay, one thing that kind of fucked me up again, that it crashed again, but it runs stable now. But let's better not have a self-fulfilling prophecy, right, and not say anything that could cause it crashing again, right? Yeah, that strategy actually didn't make sense for me at first, to build all the residential areas with those one-ways. Nah, you don't say one-way, dead ends, right? With those dead ends, but it surprisingly works well, and it looks nice. You have all of these bus stations on the dead ends, and they will love it. And it will also better the traffic condition. Right. Oh, this is so nice. Yep, yeah. Which fictional character would make the worst neighbor? I don't know why my head spit out Dr. Draken right now from Kim Possible. I don't fucking even know. I love Dr. Dragon. I don't know if Dr. Draken would... To say it like that, Dr. Draken would be a bad neighbor. I mean, he has that huge ass castle... No, huge ass laboratorium up there in the mountains. If that would be my neighbor, I would live on an isle, so I think it would be pretty bad to live on an isle. Is it? I mean, okay, rich people are moving to isles. Ah, yeah, because they're paranoid. Yeah, forgot it. They think World War III breaks out, and this is the reason why they start moving into luxurious bunkers. Well, preserve humanity. If that's what you wanna preserve, like being like that, then probably you have to. But I know. Just let me be a bit sarcastic about this, because it feels good. Yeah, I think Gen Z is kind of like fed up with the rich, the old rich people, right? Yeah, I don't know. I think many people cannot even value what they already achieved, like for real. Just take a look on what you like, be real with yourself and see how far you came, and appreciate that for once, because like we live in this Leistungsgesellschaft, right? In this performance driven world. Okay, let's fill that up with nice residential zones. Yeah, which fictional character would make the worst neighbor? Huh. I love the question. Okay, like I wouldn't even have trouble with neighbors that would be loud, cause I enjoy being loud myself, you know. I like to turn up the music, I like to have the jams. So it must... I'm thinking about my Romanian neighbor back then. I mean, I already moved, so gladly I have a musician as a neighbor now too. And by the way, it didn't take 1 year for me to move, okay? I'm just a bit lazy to update you guys. You know, my full attention always goes into animation. That's where all of my time floats into. Not that you're thinking I'm not doing anything. It's just, that's animator life. Animations take their time. Yeah, my Romanian neighbor. Seriously, it's not a problem to me that he's Romanian. I think that's actually kind of interesting, but like, the first thing he told me over the hedge back then was, if you're loud, I'm gonna call the police on you. And fuck, you didn't even say hi or anything. That's the first thing you said. Like, I had such a... I'm not walking through life with having... with prejudging somebody, you know? But if I'm getting greeted like that, I don't have any other choice than to think that this person sucks, okay? For real. So it must be some sort of person who would immediately call the police on me no matter what I do, and if I drop something nearby, then police is already there, something like this. But like, which fictional character would suck like this, for real? I think this is difficult. I think fictional characters generally suck less. Oh god! Fossil, my god. Yeah, I have trouble answering the questions for real, because like, I had bad neighbors, and that's also one reason why I moved. Gotta be honest right there. Shit. Now it's out. Now the cat is out of the bag. Yeah, he didn't call the police on me. No, it's fine. He didn't do that. But he called me for no reason. Just for fucking no reason. He was complaining. Okay, let me continue with my neighbor now that we're there, okay? Now that we're fucking there. Let's say first. So, my neighbor did one thing that is so fucking annoying, but on the same time it's also kinda sweet. My neighbor back then, the Romanian one that's not here anymore, where I live now. You know, I have a cat, right? And my cat moved with me. That guy kept grilling outside, which was another reason why I tried to not go into my garden. Oopsie. And yeah, he's being out there grilling. I'm trying to avoid him because I don't wanna get another complaint because I have long hair, you know, some people already prejudge you on your looks, right? If you have long hair, then it's already a trouble. Well, he grills outside, and when he sees my cat, he keeps on throwing sausages at him. I'm not even making this up. Like, seriously, he throws sausages at my cat, and like, the cat doesn't even get it. It's like, what the fuck is happening? Why is this guy throwing these things at me? And the intention, of course, is, hey, little cat, have a little snack. I'm grilling here, you know, I'm grilling, I'm chilling. I have those grilled sausages for you. But for real, that cat, like, my cat didn't even enjoy those. My cat blatantly ignored the grilled stuff that the guy was throwing at it. So the sausages kept on laying there in the bushes without me even realizing that all of this meat is there. And like when I'm once going outside in the garden and I'm like, what are you doing, all these flies here? Why are all these flies here? And I'm like, I gotta investigate that, because like there's too much of insects going on around that hatch. And I check that hatch, and what do I see? A big pile of meat and sausages and all. And that guy is such a bad neighbor that even if I'm telling him to remove what he has caused, he doesn't do it, cause he's older and he cannot take if young guys tell him what to do. So I had to make the decision to fucking move, and I went so far, I even moved out of this shit town I used to live and moved somewhere entirely else. And I'm so happy now. Like I'm fully settled here. I'm fully set up here. Made new friends, and yeah, Fazlo is back. So don't worry, you guys. I bet you were worried for a bit, cause like there was seriously nothing coming out of my channel for a while. But don't worry about me, you guys, cause I'm fine now. And I have a way better neighbor that is not complaining all the time. For real, he's a chill musician. Like, I'm cool with musicians. Yeah. Oh, some free field. You gonna get some trees. Yeah. Yeah, for real, I think. Maybe the noise. Yeah, the noise. Yeah. The noise would make a terrible neighbor. Cause he would keep on doing his skits towards me, and I wanna have my peace, you know. Just give me my peace. Just let me be a little bit of a nerd and draw inside and cook, and sometimes let me rock out on my bases. Yeah. And I'll be fine. Okay. Okay. Strange. Do we have any strange local laws or customs in the new town I'm living? Strange laws? New customs? Phew. I don't know. No? I don't think. No. Maybe I remember something, but I think, yeah, like it's pretty chill out here. I have such a wonderful view from here. Strange customs or laws? No. Like, I mean, there's. I gotta complain about something else, cause what is the stupid law in America where you're just allowed to carry your alcohol in a bag? Like, what the fuck is this? Right? Why don't you like prohibit it at all and just say, hey, it's not allowed to drink it in city areas, or just allow it. Like here, nobody has a problem with you running around carrying your beer, you know. Okay, let's have this here and this there. Probably the reason why they're not building yet is, yeah, lack of water. So we add this water pipes, falling metal pipes. Yeah, the running gag. Gen Z is making up like these funny things. I think, yeah. What? No, I'm part of Gen Z. I'm actually, I think I would even call myself the first Gen Z to ever walk the earth. There's even like a thing they call Sillennial. I think I'm a Sillennial because like I'm a 95 born. Yeah. But yeah, I still don't really know why falling metal pipe is so funny. Even though I use it as a gag. I mean, it always worked with people to use like reoccurring things. People love reoccurring things. I mean, you just have to take a look on the radio. Like when you're listening to radio, the radio is playing the same shit all the time. It fucks me up. I fucking hate it. But they do it because it's recognizable and people love stuff that is recognizable, right? For some reason. I do not share this point of view. I rather have like something fresh and new. Although I'm also not like this. I think I'm just not mainstream, you know. I have some bands and metal especially metal again, that I could always hear, and like I even go so far and have like some areas or places I go where I know exactly what I'm listening to, and I still enjoying listening to it the fucking 15th time or like 100th time, because I just think the vibes are alright at that space, you know. Yeah. Okay. So a tennis court here would do it. Another gazebo. What else? Whatever gazebo means. What is a gazebo? What are you doing in a gazebo? Gotta ask. You know, now that we live in 25, I asked my good pal ChatGPT again. What is gazebos for? A gazebo is freestanding, open-sided structure with roof, often built in gardens, parks or backyards. Its main purposes are shade and shelter, provides protection from sun and light rain, relaxation and leisure. Yeah, okay, I mean, when the sun is shining bright outside and you need some shadow, then it makes sense to me to have a gazebo in a town. This space is right perfect for some park, bigger park. Right. Have another bus station over here. It could look the same. Okay. Save it again. Yeah, interestingly, those areas don't give me skyscrapers like I expected over here. I mean, here I fucking knew that they will build high. But here actually it's kinda mild, kinda mid. Mild. Mild? I wouldn't say that. Mild. Mild. Ah, yeah, of course. Yeah. Haha. Yeah. More commerce is here. Shift key. Okay. Yes. Cool. Then fill up this area. Have another spoon of yogurt, cause my stomach complains again. I think at one point you realize your nutrition is bad. Cause I mean, brain-wise, I feel magnificent. I feel awesome. But my body today, I don't know. It feels like I had not the healthiest of foods. Shit. Yeah, sometimes I just catch myself having those knickknacks. I have this little excuse when I'm eating knickknacks that it's still nuts, you know. I mean, nuts. You say nuts are healthy, right? Then you have the Nutri-Score on them, and the Nutri-Score says C, and then you have the little excuse, hey, I'm taking in protein, so it must be something good, alright? Sorry. Actually, placing those commercial zones with shift key is spreading those a lot bigger than the residential ones. But this is fully on the game to decide, interestingly. Cause the game decides if it makes the lots like this huge. I think it has to do with no wait? No. See, okay, no. Okay. Cool. Yeah, it's also like pretty silent areas here, like pretty not much traffic. I think this is just how it starts for now. And when I fill up everything with this, I could place some pedestrians between it now that I have the great mod. I mean, especially over here would look great. I think I'm doing this just because I can. And I have that here. I can show you the draggable panels, but I'm also a bit scared that the bug will show up again. Here it is. Ah, shit. See, it's turning almost like all of the streets into pedestrians. Like that's something I don't want to have, right? So I'd rather place them tile by tile. So I just use this pedestrian mall tiles. I don't know, but probably, like, I don't know if people can walk these, but I'm pretty sure they can. I hope so. Otherwise, it just makes a nice, I don't know, just a nice addition. Yeah. I'd rather place plaza over here. Hey, this is a great spot for a playground, actually. Yes. And we put some skate park right next to it so that the cool kids also have something to play, right? And a medium park, right? Awesome. Kinda adds up well to that alley here, right? Yeah, I think we could also use a bus station over here. Let's remove those power lines. Yeah, cool. Yeah, I don't know what to do with those small spaces here. I think we can simply fill it out with some green areas. They will fucking love it. Cool. Will increase the value, right? We could try that draggable pet moss here though. Right. Ah, cool. Nice. And they built the first huge building. It's actually so easy to understand, right? Just go creative with your town. Add a bit of stuff here and there, like parks and all of that jazz, and then they will rise and more people want to move in there. And this is how it works. Yeah, let's have more trees here. Great. Cool. I could be funny and just place a little police. I think those police kiosks look so funny. But this area is still being taken care of. That's probably also the reason why we have more poor sites over here. I could just save up on my expenses and just place a bunch of like the small police kiosks. I don't know, this thing is also funny to me. I just imagine one guy sitting there and eating his donuts, I don't know. Let's add some parks around it. Ah, I heard it already. Gunshots. Not seldom in this town. Not seldom in any of my towns. Okay. Fill up all of this area with those tree things. I love, seriously, I love those open grass area tiles. Like you could, for real, you could build a whole forest with that. It would look like a forest and it would count as a park area. This is awesome. Ah, shit. Sorry, didn't mean to do that. Yeah. Rezone, right? And then, yeah, let's do the strip again with that, because this looks so cool. I'm enjoying this mod way too much. Oh, no tree over there. Okay. Yeah, I think it looks fine there, like this. But yeah, definitely you guys gonna get some playgrounds. Some small, teeny tiny playgrounds. Then we just have a pedestrian again. Turn it with the end key. And like this, yes. And then we can actually also place lots like this, which is awesome. Basketball court here, and park area here, and this is actually a used road. Not a used road, but like a road, not a street, right? So let's have some commerces here, why not? I feel like I wanna place a library somewhere in here. Library would be nice. How about... I think next to the basketball court maybe doesn't make that much sense because shh and all. Right. But yeah, how about the basketball court would actually look nice over here. Yes. And instead have a wonderful library, local branch library here. Or now, god fucking damn it, can't you be careful? Okay. Playground here. Okay. Or a private school. Let's go. Why not, right? That was kind of the strategy of my last town. I just built so much private libraries. Bullshit. Private schools. I mean, they don't cost anything, so easy peasy. Doesn't fit over there. Okay. Alrighty. Yeah, I think something over here would be nice. How about the open grass area again? Cool, cool. Okay. And let's have some commercial areas over here. Kind of feel tempted to combine that road. Yeah, let's just combine it for now. And have some more residential here. Cool. Okay. Yeah, you can already see like they're building apartments over there, bigger apartments, some rising tenement over here. We already have a basketball court nearby. Right? I don't know, we can never have enough, right? Let's see. Here you go. I mean, now that there's no library anymore, right? Now that we have a private school there. Still kind of feel tempted to put some library over there. Let's check out the education in the whole area. Oh, okay. Wow, that's interesting. The private school puts more of the area than the other two big schools. That is weird. But yeah. Let's go over to this area and build another private school and maybe also a library or only a library. Let's see. I mean, there's poor people living there, so we can, and it's kinda in the center of this area. Oh, gee, we filled up that so quick, right? And they're already building those high apartments. Okay, let's see. I mean, the how is it called? The advisor, the city planner didn't give us a university yet, so I think we should also not build one. Let's first of all, I kind of feel like, I think a museum would also be nice. We have so much to spend still, like we are 4,000 in the surplus, we have 4,000 more income. Close to hitting the millions again, we spend a lot of money. Local branch library or something bigger, would you say? Main library. It increases the effectiveness of your library. So actually, if I place a main library, I would need normal libraries too. That is a huge one. That's a big Billy right there. I'm still building it though because it looks awesome. And we have a bus connection over there. I think it's also gonna get the underground connection. This for real deserves an underground connection, so I think I will already like remove all of this area here. Yeah, probably will be keen on building there already. Yeah, that's yeah, that's kind of funny, right? We don't have college, but we have a central library, which we haven't even received as gift. But now that I've seen that building, it looks so nice. I cannot miss it. I want to have it here. Okay. Medium pork, right? Then something silent nearby. Yeah, we just plant those two here. Yeah, it looks so awesome. I love that. I love these tiles. Oh! Need to stop pricing it high. Ah, plaza would be nice over here, right? Small plaza, and then next to it we're gonna... I think, you know what? We should already place the U-Bahn, how do you say that? The subway station. Every time when I walk past a subway, like the name implies it itself, right? They started in the subway, but they didn't keep through the name. They didn't keep it like that. There's more subway chains than McDonald's in all of America. Is that true? Skate park. Then give me another bus station. Right there. And the basketball court, now that we're here. Ah, maybe it's smarter to have the pedestrians to let them walk over to the street. It's funny to think about this in real life, right? In real life we would just walk over that grass, but those Sims are not getting it if you're not combining those areas, right? Another one here, and additionally maybe a small plaza would do it. Yeah. Or not. No. Cause my creative eye likes it like that more. So yeah. Oh, I'm so glad it didn't crash. Cause if it would have crashed after I built all of that, come on. Well, I don't even know what caused the crash again. I don't know. Like the first time the game crashed with stream part 1 of SimCity 4 and chill, I mean that made a lot of sense, cause that was right. I went into the toxic waste truck and drove through the town. Hey, okay, so this tells me something. People are walking the pedestrians, but they cannot access the buildings. Ah yeah, a foregore. We're living in an economy that only works by cars. Alright, alright. We're still in the 2000s, people. Right? Still in the 2000s. So let's have just commercial area here. I could also put the library here. I don't know. What does the education say? Oh! Okay, okay, interesting. So the central library doesn't even have a circle to keep care of the people here. Yeah, because we have a lot of residential zone here, I think a library would make sense over there, and it's easy to access, right? Because we have the big streets. So let's do that. Cool, cool. Now we have a library here. I think people would love to live next to it, right? Additionally, also private school would be nice. How about in this area? With those private schools, that's actually like a good trick. You can save up so much money. I think over here it also would look nice, and it also has a good connection to the road. Oh, too big for that. I wanted to include that area, that is important to me. Yeah, then I think we have no choice but to place it here. No, I like that. I don't like that at all. This must have a connection to a road, otherwise I can't see this. I'm sorry, I have to. It has to look nice, okay? How does it look like if I add the road here? Okay, yeah, that is verkraftbar. Then we have plaza here. No. I already know that I want to place commercial next to it, just so that this tile looks like a plaza. Come on! And there's also a lot of traffic here, so it would make sense. Okay. Cool. Yeah. One private school, one library. The education will rise here again. Here it's already getting better. Yeah, it looks peaceful. Okay. Traffic troubles as usual. Mr. Fire Guy. Fire epidemic. Fire records show that conditions in Malviten have taken global warming to the next level, Mario. Your citizens are feeling the burn with all of these fires. Act now to help douse the flames by initiating. But I have that. I don't have it? Oh! Okay, it didn't save that, right? Probably not. Yeah, probably didn't save that. Yeah, I think we got pretty far with that town. Maybe let's... Yeah, we just save and then go back to cheetah speed. I just want to know what happens now. Wait, does everybody have water? Almost everybody. Okay. Let's see what happens. Okay, yeah. I mean, if I would continue building small parks and all, it would also give them a bit of a push here. Like, it's still surprising to me that commerces or like offices are not rising here. I think for real it has to do with the education that is going on in the town. Like, they still have... That is just SimCity 4. That is the game's logic, that it takes some time for the people to get smarter. So like in the later run of this town, they will also build offices because the education is higher, of course. And yeah, we also still have plenty of money to spend, so in between here we could put a high school to solve it. So every area would have his own education, right? Don't even know if that's a good thing. Oh yes. Oh yes, oh yes. Is that a good spot? Let's see. Oh! Sure. Yeah, like this, and then combine the... Yeah, that's filling up that gap here. That's perfect. Oh wait. Is that the case with a school that doesn't have a circle again? Probably it doesn't have a circle because it doesn't have its own buses and people drive there. That could be. It's one theory to lay that out. But then let me replace this with a bus station if there's not one already. I place this one. Yes, awesome. Okay. Yeah. No trouble at all. I should have played this town in difficult mode. God damn it, it's such a breeze, for real. Even though we don't have that many offices here, right? Do we? Yeah, not as much as medium wealth commercial services, of course. Interesting. My main income source in the commercial taxes. Interesting. Okay, yeah. This high school will also increase education. And then we have better chances to finally get offices. Because that's what I'm aiming for in this town. Yeah. But yeah, I think it's getting a bit too late now. I mean, it's my fault because I started way later. Trying to set this whole thing up. But we came pretty far, like, that's, like, in comparison to the last stream, the city gained a lot, gotta say. But before I end the stream, I just show you my, city Skylines town, just to give you an impression of this, like, to compare what I'm capable of in SimCity 4 and what I'm capable of in, yeah, cities, Skylines. I mean, I should, like, for real, I should give it a chance. And really also stream the town. Let's just open the game for now. And see and check this thing out. Okay. Yeah, as I said, I already played City Skylines off stream because I just wanted to check the game out itself. Okay, why is the stream not showing anything? Wait. Then let's, yeah, okay, let's do it like that, whatever. Yeah, I mean, last stream I talked about it. I'm not willing to pay that much for 10,000 updates on the game to spend that much money on that. That is an issue nowadays. We have those. I mean, you don't call it pay to win, but like the more detailed your town should you want, and the more features and all, like I cannot even oversee it all, you know. It's like there will be a point in my life where I get going with this game and maybe have the urge to increase, like to spend on additional packs, if it's that what you call it, right? You call it extensions, right? Extension, yeah. But yeah, this is the town so far. I built off stream. I also played a bit with naming this whole thing. Yeah, I don't know I think the reason why I stopped playing this is because it took too long for me to see if there's any buildings rising up, and then we have like this one high density commercial building. Okay, now it runs. Yeah, it was also a bit overwhelming to me. Yeah, I will definitely not play it now. Cause I have to kinda understand the game again, how it works. I mean, this town is built by me. I built it 2 years ago to check it all out. And yeah, some farms here, right? I mean, it's so cute, like, right? You go close and see what they're doing. I get the whole idea about this game. But yeah, I don't know. I don't have such a big urge to, like, not yet, to like, I don't even know if there's any problems, right? We don't have advisor. Okay, we have this one advisor here, then we have our finances. It looks awesome, right? I mean, this is, you gotta imagine that I didn't have any challenge. I just started up one city from scratch. And it making the moonies, right? It's like so much income, and the expenses are alright, right? There was no challenge at all to me, and it's also a bit confusing to me why there's so many abandoned buildings again. I think that's just the thing with my cities. It's just the thing with my towns. They have abandoned buildings. And a lot of dead cases too. I think it also kinda sucked to me to not really know. Oh god. Oh, this is already another town. Okay. Is there a map or anything? Yeah, please don't watch me playing this, cause for real, I'm a real SimCity. No, not SimCity. City Skylines beginner. SimCity 4, I'm a full pro and even geek, I would say. But like, what is even that building? Public library. Ah, now we have it again, right? The library. Shut up and read. Guys, I gotta confess, I can't read. So it's Public library collects, stores and lends out a variety of books, films, newspapers. Oh! Uh-huh. So it's not only just reading books and trying to be smart, huh? Oliver Murray, you twittered me something, huh? The Twitter, yeah. Yeah. Should replace that with a terrible looking X, huh? X. Yeah. What is garbage? Okay, healthcare, fire department, police, education. Can I do something funny with that town? Is it possible to do something funny? Unique buildings, monuments. I mean, it's not a sim game after all. It's probably also the reason why I kinda don't know what to do here. Sorry. Wait. So okay, you can increase those areas. Alright, I think that is some sort of logging town I planned. Yeah, I heard that there's like trouble with the water flooding, and if you take a look at that, like it's pretty close to that bridge. Is that normal that the water is that close? Shit, I don't even know. Yeah, but yeah, I think for natural disasters, for something funny like that, I need a DLC, an expansion pack. So yeah, not for now. This is like the very based game, City Skylines I got for that, and yeah, I left it after I didn't have any challenge with that. But I don't have challenge with SimCity 4, also not anymore, I think, since I picked it up again this year. But at least it feels good. Cause like I had so many troubles with SimCity 4 back in the day to just keep it up without getting your town into debt. And like I'm so happy that I'm like now can call myself like fully being a SimCity 4 geek. But yeah, we will continue streaming SimCity 4 next time, and I'm looking forward to that. And yeah.